Uh-oh, looks like I was not ready. My camera's... Oh, there it goes. All right, now we're good. Okay. Still trying to get ready. I don't know if everybody just watched or did not watch, but Jerry just won Podcast of the Year from the Sands Group. The community voted, and the daily cyber threat brief ended up being #1 for this year. So shouts out to Jerry and the whole community and everybody involved with it. Nope, I don't. I'll fix my microphone because I see that that's messed up. Now we should be good. Yep, music's dropping. Perfect. If you notice, so last night we had our snowball fight. We had a whole bunch. That's still live. Everything still works. But if you'll notice now, the snowballs only hit me. So when we go to screen from screen, they will be hitting just me. They won't be hitting the whole screen. And we did remove the sound of the snowball hitting. That way it doesn't kind of distract everybody. But this way, we only have the snowball hitting me instead of the whole screen. What's up, M. Lewis? Been a while since I've seen you. Hope everything's going good. All right, let's go ahead and drop over and read today's story of what's going on for the Advent of Cyber. I'll be up top. And it looks like right now Twitch is winning our snowball fight for today. All right, today, I know what today's is about because our good buddy Josh Mason did this one, and I have seen what's going on in here. So I'm going to pull this down some. I have not gone through the room at all. So hopefully it's not a disaster like it was a couple nights ago where we just could not get anything to work. But here, Active Directory today 15, we are going to talk about Active Directory and domain controllers and what they are and so forth. All right. So day 15, be it ever heinous, there's no place like a domain controller. So let's go ahead and read the story and get after it. It's my understanding the room is not that long, but I think there's a lot of theory and explaining what things are when it comes to this. So I'll kind of read through it and then see if I can't just tell you what the things are as opposed to reading the whole story to you. All right. Ahead of Sockmas, the team decided to do a routine security check of one of their Active Directory domain controllers. Upon some quick auditing, the team noticed something was off. Could it be the domain controller has been breached? With sweat on their brows, the SOC team smashed the glass and hit the panic alarm. There's only one person who can save us. Well, who would that person be? You see, we did keep Elf in there, so we'll see Elf flying across there. All right, connecting to the machine. It looks like today we could use RDP to get onto the machine. Let me go ahead and start the machine. And you know what? We may go ahead and RDP. I hate going back and forth this way. This will work. Welcome in, Skulls 8. We got a lull in the music. There we go. All right, our learning objectives today are learning about structures of Active Directory, learning about common Active Directory attacks, and then investigate a breach against the Active Directory. We'll click on this. We've already done that if the VM is not visible. So let's go ahead and bring up Ramina and let's see if we can't remote desktop in. Is there remote desktop? I don't know if we're going to be remote desktop, or I would assume so. Oh, come on. Give me there we go. This is always fun waiting for everything to load back up, and y'all are going nuts. Man, Twitch is on fire. Agent 57 is just blowing it up over there. Yeah, 15. That would be pretty funny if I actually added a counter to that where you could throw 100 snowballs at once. Jeez. Why can't Windows Active Directory servers ever get along? Because they were born with trust issues. Isn't that the truth? All right. Let's copy this. And you see our name today. Before, when we've logged into these machines, it's only just been a username because they're just direct machines. We're logging on with the user direct, or we're logging on with a local account. We are logging on with a local account, but it looks like we have a domain of Wareville because we have it in front. And it looks like we're going to be connecting to this. And we'll save and connect and see what we get. Cannot find RDP session. All right. That's what we got before. Maybe this is not an RDP machine. So we'll see. Before diving into Active Directory, let's understand how network infrastructure can be mapped out and ensure the access to resources is well managed. So that's definitely what Active Directory does. It manages users, computers, and other accesses and resources on your domain. Phone's going crazy. So Active Directory is run by LDAP, or Lightweight Directory Access Protocol. Let's see, we'll read what it says here. So Lightweight Directory Access Protocol forms the core directory services. It provides a mechanism for accessing and managing directory data to ensure that searching for and retrieving information about subjects such as users, computers, and groups is done quickly. So Active Directory is therefore a directory service at the heart of most enterprise networks that stores information about objects in the network, the associated objects. So this gets a little, it's older, right? Active Directory, although it's still around and it's used daily in many companies, a lot of on-premise Active Directory is being moving to Microsoft Azure AD. We are going to be working with a local Active Directory. They're now hybrid, so you can run hybrid Active Directory as well. But many companies are moving off of local or on-prem to cloud. And the reason is you get a lot more, it's more robust, right? You get MFA already put into it. There's tons and tons of things that you get by going online versus staying on-prem. But Active Directory is basically made up of users, computers, groups, and then you've got other resources. You can printers, rooms, and so forth that you can put into Active Directory within it. Jay, oh, we got McQuiggan with 400 bits. Welcome in and subscribe to the tier 1. Whoa, we're going crazy over here on Twitch. Is blowing up tonight, man. 25 must be a slow night at over. Everybody's waking up and going over into the Twitch side tonight. So let's talk about this. So domains, when building Active Directory out, you've got domains, you got organizational units, you have forests, and you have trust relationships, which we've already seen a joke about the trust relationships, right? So domains, what's it say here? The domains are the logical grouping of network resources such as users, computers, and services. So as you see, or as you saw over there, you had Wareville / and then administrator or domain / username. So the domain itself is Wareville. You can have multiple domains. You can have trust relationships between those different domains. Active Directory is huge. It's massive, right? You can have different forests. It goes crazy. You've also got organizational units. So you may see, I think we'll dig into it, but you may see you'll have usernames or you'll have users and then those organizational units. So you can create like an organization unit of accounting, of maintenance, of security, of IT, of operations, of, C-suites, whatever. You can create your own organizations, and then having all of those, if you do it correctly, having those all set up correctly, then you can actually use those for GPOs or group policy objects pointing to specific OUs. That way, when the accounting group logs on, they get specific rights and specific printers and so forth, versus when the maintenance group does. It makes it a lot easier to be able to deal with each individual group. So what to say here, organizational groups. OUs are containers within the domain that help group objects based on departments, locations, functions, and so forth. Okay. The forest is a collection of one or more domains. So if you're a smaller company, you're not really going to deal with forest. You're going to have a single domain, and that's what you're going to run. If you're a bigger company, if you're a global company, more than likely you're going to have like an American forest. You might have a European forest or an Asia forest that then have trust relationships between them. So the forest is the top level container in AD. Then you have trust relations, and the trust relations domains with a forest or across the forest can establish trust relationships between each other. And we see here down at the bottom, scrolling up a little bit, combining all of the components allows us to establish the distinguished name, or the DN, that an object belongs to within Active Directory. So the structure of the name would be as follows. You have the distinguished name, which is CN, which is common name for Mayor Malware. Then you have OU with the organizational unit. That means that the username Mayor Malware is in the organizational unit of management, and then in the domain of Wareville .thm. Okay, that's what it would be. So let's look at our core components. You've got domain controllers, you've got global catalogs, you have LDAP, and you have Kerberos authentication. We've kind of already talked about domain controllers, but domain controllers are the lifeblood behind all of this. They are the things that house everything, that hold it all. And then if you have more than one, then you set up synchronization between the two. So when you change a username or a password on one, it synchronizes to another, and so forth. Let's see. Let's just say that they store the Active Directory database, they hold all the authentications. You see it says multiple DCs can exist within the domain for redundancy. You never want to have just one domain controller. And the proof is in the pudding when it comes to, now I can't remember what it was, but I think it was Merck way back when I can't remember what attack it was. Eternal Blue, maybe? I don't remember. But they actually had a domain controller that was offline, and what ended up happening was their whole system went down, and they ended up having one single domain controller that had been backed up, that was down for maintenance or whatnot, that had the ability, or that had everything saved on it already, right? So they were able to restore their whole company from a single domain controller because it synchronized across before it was down for maintenance, and then before they got hit with ransomware or whatever it was. I can't remember what it was. I'll have to look it up when this is over with. Global catalog. So the global catalog is the searchable database within Active Directory that contains all the subsets of information. This allows all the users and their services to locate objects in any domain for us. So you're going to have basically your main phone book that shows you everything within your domain or within your forest. You've got LDAP. LDAP is the underlying directory access protocol. It says AD uses this protocol to query and modify the directory, right? So when you go make a change, it uses LDAP to send stuff out. LDAP is usually run over port 389, I believe. I'm trying to remember. It's been a while since I dealt directly with on-prem. The protocol allows fast searching and retrieving. You can use LDAP for a lot of things. You can use LDAP within printers and so forth to actually query data. What's up, Rimcast? Hey, you weren't here last night, but we do have snowballs. I did see you ask for snowballs, and snowballs are there, so you can now put !snowball, and a snowball will come in. And you can see in the top right-hand corner that we do have a snowball fight going on. And right now, Twitch is way ahead. They've thrown 25 snowballs. All right, group policies. So I talked about this a minute. Oh, we didn't talk about Kerberos. So Kerberos is the authentication method that is used for Active Directory to for secure authentications. It uses tickets rather than passwords. We can get into Kerberos and TGT and golden tickets and so forth. And in fact, I think we might get into it here a little bit later. But let's continue on because there is a lot of reading within this. All right, group policy objects. So I talked about this before. I'm not gonna read all of this, but group policies are policies you can put together within Active Directory that allow you to, like what I said before, maybe have settings for the accounting group, a different settings for the maintenance group, a different settings for operations, a different settings for janitorial services that's logging in, whatever it is. You can set those up. You can have a global section, right? That all of these policies hit everybody, and then you can have more of a OU section where it hits the OUs directly and it's only affecting those specific organizational units. You see in here, they've basically got one where it's showing that there's they've created a password policy, and that password policy says you get 12 characters, 10 passwords, and every 90 days you got to change it, and the password complexity must be met. So meaning if you're going to go change it, whenever you change your password, it has to be 12 passwords. It can't be any of the last 10. And then in 90 days, you're going to have to change it. Okay, let's go through here. There's a policy. So it's actually showing a policy on here. While we're looking at this, I'm going to make this thing all big. Whoa. Hey, look, there's golden ticket. What I talked about just a minute ago. So there you go. That's kind of what we see here is we see a picture of what group policy management looks like. And that's where they're setting the passwords, right? So we have specific ones in here that show up that are showing what our passwords are, right? So we've got our history enforcement, our minimum password age, our maximum password age. So usually you want to have a minimum password age. If you don't have a minimum password age, guess what? That user can change their password. So if my password is password 1234, and then the 90 days hits and I have to change my password, and now I got to change the password 12345, but I only remember 1234, then if you don't have a minimum age on it, guess what happens? They can right then and there change it back to password 1234. So you need to put a minimum age, whether it's a day, 30 days or whatnot. If that minimum age isn't there, they can basically continue to change their passwords. We've got password length. They're saying 12 characters, and you can see the other stuff in here as well. All right, so now we're going to talk about common attacks that happen against Active Directory. So adversaries are always looking for ways to breach and exploit Active Directory environments to destabilize and cause havoc to organizations to cause havoc to organizations. So working with Glitch, what we need to do is we need to secure SOCMIS, which requires us to know common attacks and their mitigation measures. So we've got a TGT or a golden ticket, and a golden ticket allows an attacker to exploit the whole Kerberos protocol and impersonate any account on Active Directory by forging a ticket granting ticket. So basically, if they're able to get the golden ticket, think of Willy Wonka, right? They get a golden ticket that allows them to see everything. By compromising the ticket granting ticket, the Kerberos ticket granting ticket account, and using its password hash, the attackers gain complete control over the domain for as long as the forged ticket remains valid, right? So think about this. Think about you're going to a carnival, and the carnival lasts a weekend. You walk in. I'll talk about carnival and the music dies. You walk in to the carnival on Friday night, and your ticket's blue, right? So that ticket then allows you to get into the carnival. Well, then you come back Saturday, and you show them the blue ticket, like, hey, I got my ticket. And they're like, no. Today's red tickets. You need to pay again. That's what they're saying here. The ticket is valid until it's not valid anymore. So these tickets can become invalid. I want to say unvalid. They can become invalid over time. So the attack requires 4 critical pieces of information to be secure, or to be successful: fully qualified domain, or FQDN, the SID of the domain, and we'll see if we talk about SIDs. If not, then we can get into that. Username of the account to impersonate, and then the Kerberos ticket granting ticket account password hash. So detection for these type of attacks involves monitoring for unusual activity involving the Kerberos ticket granting ticket, and these are the event logs. So we've already gone through within this AOC, within this Advent of Cyber, we've already gone through and seen we can look at event logs, and here's one where they're telling us if we look at specific event IDs, this is what you're going to find. So if you're looking for event ID 4768 or 4672, those are the ones you want to look for. So another one is called pass the hash. This type of attack steals the hash of a password and can be used to authenticate to services without needing the actual password. So also realize that every password that's within the system is put in a hash. The passwords aren't saved as a password, they're saved as a hash. This is possible because the NTLM protocol allows authentication based on password hashes. There you go. Key ways to mitigate this attack are enforcing strong password policies, conducting regular audits on account privileges, and implementing multi-factor authentication across your domain. Another attack is Kerberos roasting. So Kerberos roasting is the attack targeting Kerberos in which the attacker requests service tickets for the account with these service principal names, extracts the ticket and the password hash, and then attempts to crack them offline. So basically what you're doing is you're taking those hashes, you're throwing them over into like a rainbow table or something along those lines using like rocku.txt, which we've done before on here, and running against all the hashes. Hey, is this hash in here? This is basically what you're doing offline. So we got pass the ticket. In the pass the ticket attack, attackers steal the Kerberos tickets from a compromised machine and then use them to authenticate as a user or a service whose ticket was stolen. The attack can be detected through monitoring for suspicious logins, so we saw that earlier, especially if the user is logging in from unusual locations or devices. Additionally, 4624 will reveal tickets being used for authentication. So then we also have malicious GPOs. Now this one is interesting because you can write GPOs to do lots of things to machines, and if you write something malicious to maybe run a script or something like that, as soon as the machine logs in, then you can have it run a script on that machine because it's running it as a system, and therefore you could get access there. So we'll see what it says here. Adversaries are also known to abuse group policies to create persistence privilege accounts and distribute and execute malware by setting up a policy to mimic software. There you go. To mimic software deployment to the entire domain. With escalated privileges across the domain, attackers can create GPOs to accomplish goals at scale, including disabling core security software and so forth. So exactly what I just said. So with GPO, you basically control the computers on the domain if you have access to GPO. And then we've got something called the skeleton key attack. A skeleton key attack allows attackers to install malware backdoor to log into any account using a master password. The legitimate password for each account would remain unchanged, but attackers can bypass it by using the skeleton key password. All right, so let's jump into this. Let's investigate a breach. So reviewing GPOs, we'll use PowerShell. All right, so let me drop this down some. And did I not put the right? Let's make sure we have the right stuff on here because since we can't log into that, let's see if we can get to these computers here. 1010. It's not allowing us to connect. No. Are we not connecting to... So I started the machine. So if the VM is not visible, use the show split. The credentials to connect to the machine directly using RDP have been... Okay, so what the heck? Why can't we connect? Let's ping it and see. Actually, let's kick ourselves off and log back in. Yeah, I'm letting us. All right. I guess we're going attack box tonight. I'm gonna have to look at this and find out because this is the second time this has happened. Let's start the attack box and let's get after it. Oh, we're only at 12 to 29. And we ended up with over, it was like 160 to 150 last night. Here, I'm going to slide myself down to the bottom here. Hopefully I'm not in the way, we'll see. We're going to open it up just like we did last night or the night before. We're going to open this whole thing up so it's on a full screen as well. Everybody loves the snowballs. I guess while this is booting up, let's read what we need to do. So we're going to get GPO. We're going to get all the GPOs on the machine. Perfect. This will allow us to look for an out-of-place GPO. We can export GPOs to an HTML file for further investigation. They give us all the stuff that we got to copy. Then when opening the HTML file in the browser, we are presented with an overview thing such as those. From the screen above, we can see. Okay, looks like we're gonna be having some fun in group policy is what it looks like. In fact, let me go ahead and I'm gonna copy this. I'm not gonna copy the other one. We can type the other one in. Come on, attack box, let's go. Who all watched Jerry win and watch him give his speech? He was either 1, nervous, or 2, he was about to cry. Or 3, both. Alright, the attack box, let's blow this one up. Yeah, I'd say both too. It should, that's what it seemed like to me. That's the attack box. Oh, I guess I didn't need the attack box. Alright. Let me kill the attack box because we didn't need it. Yeah, terminate the attack box. Go away. We've got this one up. Not sure why. All right, so we need to pull up PowerShell. We got PowerShell up, and then we're going to run make our text a little bit bigger so we're able to read it on screen here. There you go. I'll make this bigger. Now we should be looking for, all right, get GPO. What? Come on. Get. All right, so now we see all of our group policies. Let's go through here and look at these things real quick and make sure we don't see anything out of the ordinary. All right, so our first policy is our domain. We've got a domain policy right here. The owner is the domain admins. Looks like it was created. And it looks like it's a default policy. So we have a default policy there. We have a default policy here, but we do not have a default policy right here. What does this say? This says malicious GPO glitch malware persistence. Let me scroll up a little so my head is out of the way, and let me do this again. So we've got our persistence right here. And then we've got a wareville.thm, wareville admins, all settings enabled, description, malicious GPO to add a backdoor for the users. All right, so we have a nice, so that's showing what it is, right? So what we just did is it actually shows us the group policy, but what we need is we actually need the group policy report to show us what is this report actually doing. So I actually don't see this. Set wallpaper? Maybe we're not looking for that, but all right. So let's go ahead and this would take us out of the, so now let's go ahead and run this on here. What just happened? Come on. All right, I guess it's not going to let me copy and paste. I really want this to work. To make it a lot easier. Could not find the RDP server. Fantastic. All right, so looks like we're gonna be doing a lot of typing. So let's get. This is kind of showing all of this. Where's our practical? That's the event viewer, user auditing. All right, your task today is to investigate the Active Directory crawler for suspected breach. Answer the questions below. All right. Use the security tab within the event viewer to answer questions 1 and 2. All right. On what day did glitch malware last log in? All right. We may not be running through all of these. This looks just like a whole bunch of examples. All right, so let's look at on what day did glitch malware log in. Let's go to our event viewer. And let's go to our there should be a specific one we're looking for. So yeah, user account login 4624. So let's do this. Let's do filter this current log. In our event, we want it to be 4624. Let's do that. We have a successful login. Let's hide this. And this said, on what day did glitch malware last log in? We should be able to filter this even further. All right. Why do we not see any of the sign-in logs? got nothing. No, I don't want to clear it. I want to clear the filter. That Nightbot doesn't have these commands. I think I'm looking in the wrong place. Where are the sign-in logs? This has been a while since I looked at all this. We have setup. I could have swore they enter security, but I could be wrong. We have 14,000 events, and we're looking for all the 47 audit success, so that's a successful login. All right, let's see how fast they want us to. They probably want us to run PowerShell to do this. So we can say, for example, within the security tab. All right, when did it last log in? Now I feel like I'm at work and I need to just do it this way. We want I want this. Where did I put that? Users. So now we get our printout of, oh, come on. All right, so let's look what this is showing. Glitch malware. Sure, let's run active controls on this. That's fine. What does this do? This lists GPO, security filtering. I don't see it actually doing anything. So links, this will include links. There's nothing there. Well, this is fun. All right, now I'm lost again. There you go. Maybe I should have watched old Joseph. All right, reviewing. So we reviewed PowerShell. We looked at PowerShell. We did not. So we didn't get the saved reports. Get GPO all. Maybe we didn't get. That's the only. So there's only a couple in here. So we've got domain policy. We have that. All settings enabled, but then on our reports that we get, we do not see here. All right. I'm trying to remember what this one is. They're not showing us, so they're not gonna have us do that anyway. All right, this would let us take place. Saw that. We did the report. Then when opening the report, the policy is modified. We see that, but there's nothing in my... Our domains are naturally likely. We can use some GPO commandlet with a bit of PowerShell food to list the GPOs that were recently modified. This is a handy snippet. So, all right, let's do this. Actually, let's do this. Get where object, and what do they want? A modification. Then we're piping that to select object. Display name and modification time. Nope. And modification time. Okay, so I'm gonna say his last login was on the 30th, more than likely. The event viewer, go to security tab. So we were looking there already. But I'm not seeing. Anybody do this today already yet? No? Man, holy smokes, Twitch went crazy with the snowball. 73. On what day was Glitch's last login? So I'm gonna say it was day, so 30/10/ That's wrong. All right. So if it's not on the 30th, there should be a way that we should be able to drop these down even more. All right, I'm gonna see if we can. Okay, Rhonda's saying that it's on the 7th. Let's look at the 7th real quick. Yeah, so I already did. I did the find on them. I cleared out, or not cleared, but I filtered everything out. Impersonation level. I filtered it all out. Those are all logins, but it's not showing me. This is what I get for watching football all day and taking a nap. Not actually watching the room, understanding the room, and then just trying to go through everything. All right, 4624. I don't see the actual login. Not that I don't think Rhonda's not right, but what I want to see the login itself. This event is generated when the login session is created. Got it. But we've logged in. That's a lot of logins. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I've got audit success. I see all of this on here. On the Windows server, history file is located there. Okay. What am I missing? See, it's not pulling the account name when I put the account name in, so we're looking for by looking for the user. I should be able to get the username in here. So it says glitch underscore malware. So glitch underscore malware. That's the username. But there's no login. Now watch me fiddle through again. While I was recorded here, did they say something about like specifically finding a specific user filter, name, account? So additionally, a great way to quickly review the user accounts present on a domain and get their group membership. That's fine, but that's not pulling this. Windows comes packaged with the info. Yeah, got that. For example, the security tab, got all of that. The screenshot below shows a record of the user attempting to log in to the device. Okay, so we got that. All right, so all these categories and events are given an ID. The table below provides notable event IDs. Perfect. So we're trying to find out when the last time they logged in. Do you filter by just glitch? Okay, well, let's see. So if I did this, I did keyword. All right, let's just do this. Let's click. Let's go with what Agent 57 said fine, and let's just do glitch. There we go. Glitch malware. Okay. Well, that's weird. Why won't it do the... I'm gonna have to look into that. I don't understand why I wouldn't find... If we have the username, why can we not look through for the username? Alright, what event ID shows the login? Okay, well that's 4624, which we already knew. What's up, the real Bilbo? Alright, it says, read the PowerShell history of the administrator account. What was the command that was used to enumerate the Active Directory users? Okay, so let's go ahead and drop that down, and we'll use our account over here. We can say get AD user. Now that way. Is that what it's wanting? It's not wanting us to do that. It's wanting us to read the PowerShell history of the administrator account. What was the command that was used to enumerate Active Directory users? All right, PowerShell history of it. So what do they set up here? Initially, logs are recorded for PowerShell application service logs. So let's look at that in our event log. That's a long one. This is going to be... service logs, Microsoft, Windows, PowerShell. Yeah, this is going to be PowerShell. Windows, PowerShell. All right, and what is it wanting us to look for? The command that the administrator did, right? Let's do a find for administrator. What's it got in here? Get command, user identity, username properties, output. User info. Whatever machine, there we go. User info. Oh god, this is gonna be big long. They need this whole thing. To enumerate the Active Directories. Wait, that's just for that specific user, though. Environment variable. That's just the get AD user identity. That's just that variable. Is there another one? Get AD domain. That's all the domain info. Get computer info. So just that one, I guess. All right, that's... It wants me to copy that. It wants me to put that whole thing in there. Good Lord. Let's make sure that that's it, right? Yeah, it's wanting me to put the whole freaking thing in here. Get user, get AD user. But it's doing the environment variable for username. Oh, spelled it wrong. Properties. And then pipe it to snowballs in the face. The temp directory of user info. That better be right. I'm gonna be mad if it's not right. That's a lot of typing. Oh, that's not right. In the face. All right, get user. Read the PowerShell history of the administrator account. That's the administrator account. What is the command that was used to enumerate? Did I type it wrong? Identity. Environment username. Properties. Output file. All right, what the hell did I do wrong? Yeah, I can't copy it. It won't let me copy. That's why I wanted to try to get RDP to work so I could copy this. I can't copy it. Look in the PowerShell log file. Get AD user. All right, I got that. Nothing's in front of it. Identity. Did I spell something wrong in here? Username, properties. Pretty sure I didn't spell anything wrong on that. What is... Does it want the whole thing? Like, are you kidding me? Like, yeah, I need to put the whole freaking path in there, like C Windows. Oh my god. Because program files is 2 words. Program files? What are you talking about? Windows System 32. PowerShell. No, that ain't it. I'm missing something. Oh, hold on. Nope, that's not right either. What the hell am I missing on here? Windows PowerShell. Oh, hold on. Command. Get AD user identity. That's not what they put in here though. All right, I'm lost. All right. If all else fails, go to the video and find out what in the world that they're doing to run this. What is after properties? Properties has a star after it, just like it has here. A star and then output file. So they're enumerating all the properties for the user in the environment variable. Hey, when all this fails, you go to the books and you find out find out why you can't log in. It's in the text document. Wait, they don't want the... Oh, you're killing me. So temp user info? Okay. Oh, this is killing me. All right, let's pull. Let's see if I can't copy this. It's going to be an app data, and then is it in the app data console history? Okay, but it's right there too. This not being able to copy these long. App data. Microsoft, Windows, PowerShell, word wrap. But that's not, that's me. So I need the administrators. Now I'm trying to... Come on, close. All right. Oh, that's not right. Now I'm searching all over the place with this. Now I'm getting frustrated. Because I know that that's the freaking... What are you talking about? Roaming? Oh, there we go. There's PowerShell. Okay. So that's what they're doing here. All right. There we go. Good Lord. All right. Looking in the PowerShell log file located in Application Services Logs, PowerShell. What was glitch malware's password set to? Ooh, whoop, whoop. Yeah, that's right. All right. What was glitch's... So let's refresh this. Now let's find in here. All right, looking in application and service logs, PowerShell. I think that's where we're at. Applications, PowerShell. Oh, no, we're not there. Application service logs. Windows, there it is. Now we need to find PowerShell net glitch add version. Is there a... Did they say somebody code up here for password reset? No? Password change? Account failed? No. See add. Man, I am out of practice with this. It's been a long time since I've done this. Yeah, I was trying to... Well, it's added in there, but now what we need to do is now we need to find what password he set. Yep. Yeah, there should be a net user and then the password after it. I guess you know what I may do? Instead of doing that, how about we do this? Let's do find password. Super secret password. There you go. Got it. Now that was a lot easier. Super secret. Oh man. All right, review the group policy objects present on the machine. What is the name of the group policy? Oh, we've already got that one. In fact, we should be able to see that. Console history, we should be able to copy that, right? Yeah. Hopefully we can copy this one and paste it. Oh, hallelujah. Man. All better. All right. Hardening Active Directory. Hit it complete. Man, it's been a long time since I've done a lot of that stuff, especially on-prem. Going through all those logs. Good Lord. Started getting frustrated. But now I'm sitting here and I really want to figure out why RDP does not work. Like, this is killing me. Oh, I don't have it up, so I don't know how long we've been going. Oh, that was fun. I'm gonna move over to here. Pop this down. I'll leave that up. All right. I'm gonna do, while we're all here, and thank you guys for hanging out with me and helping me get through that, because that was just exactly, I'm like, this is killing me, Smalls. I'm looking at the actual PowerShell itself, and like, it's right there in front of me. Why can I not copy this? Why can't I put this over? For the love of God. But I really want to know why, because I should be able to remote in to this machine. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to build a new one. Guys, this is killing me that I can't RDP into it. So let's say RDP. Let's create a new one. We're going to say server name. And it says, am I given credentials to RDP? And it says we should be able to RDP into it. So username is Wareville. In fact, let me exit this. Oh, I'm getting busted in the face. Now that I've actually done it, now everybody's gonna start smacking me with snowballs. So do y'all like it? Do you like it better that the snowballs hit me and not the whole screen, and that it's not going all over the place? Or do you rather it like just destroying the screen all over the place? I figured with the screen that or with it all over the whole screen, it would just kind of maybe get on some people's nerves. Oh, you know what? This is why I couldn't get in. Jeez, Ramina. There we go. Look, I bet you I can get in now. Could not find. Oh, yeah. Maybe if I put the freaking server. Server connect. No? Hey, wait. It's still Advent of Cyber. Save. Why does it not? Man, it does not like let me connect. Okay, delete that one. Yes, delete. Marvel's the domain. Save. Did anybody... So here's a question out there. Did anybody use RDP to do this at all? Or does everybody use the attack box? Do we have extra spaces in all of this stuff? There we go. Oh, it had extra spaces in it. For the love of God. It works. Look, now it works. After we did all that. So now I can actually copy and paste everything that's on here. You know what though? What I don't understand is why there's nothing in this GPO. Like, it's just a GPO. They didn't actually like do something with it. Don't understand it. Alright, well, now I know why. I may have to delete this video and redo it and add it. They're like, nope, this is the right video to watch. Don't watch me look like a bonehead trying to do all this. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Because the whole point of this is... You don't want to... Like, the whole point of doing this stuff live is... messing up. Like, we all mess up. We all don't... Everybody doesn't know every single thing. So, when we see people put videos out that are... perfect videos of, oh no, see, I did it perfect. But it actually took them 400 times to do it. That kills me. It's like, oh yeah, it took you 10 minutes to do this room that you have to go through and read all of it, but in reality it probably took you an hour and a half to go through everything. Right, Clark? That's right, we're all in this together. Right, Clark? Right, Clark. Alright, well, glad I finished it. Would have never gotten it done if it hadn't have been for old Rhonda over here helping me out. Tell me where to go. Carl is not on here. Actually, you know what? Carl is on here. Did Carl not... That was me tonight. You know, and honestly, Carl should work. Did Carl not work? Let me drop this down. We all love doing all this and then not... Oh, where'd he go? So, Carl... Oh, I know why Carl doesn't work. We get... Because it's on a different stream. So it's a different profile. We got Carl. Carl's working. See, this is what I should have been doing. Like, the whole time I should have just been hitting Jerry.
Something's not right. Something's not right.
I can't figure it out.
Something's not right.
But we finished. Yay, confetti. Everybody. I'll go through and make sure we've got Carl and others set up, because you know what, that would have been funny tonight if y'all would have been hitting Carl while I was doing this, like, Carl! Or not right. We could do not right. And there you go. I'll do Jerry and it'll pop that up. It'll go.
Something's not right.
We can do that. And then we can do haha. All right. So y'all could do that because I didn't do it right. You can be like, haha. Oh, why not? See, that's the whole funny part. That's the fun part. Like, come on, you got to get it together. I would be doing it if I had the ability to. I'd be like, I'd do it. I do it to myself. I expect others to do it to me. Be like, ha ha. I get frustrated in not completing something and getting something done, but that doesn't mean that it's still not funny that I can't figure it out or that we can't have fun with it. You got to be able to laugh at yourself. If you can't laugh at yourself, then we got problems. Right? Ooh, that was loud. You got to do it. All right. Awesome. That was fun for tonight. We have some fun with things like that on Agent 57 is literally just crushing it over there on Twitch. Like, all I see is Snowball, Snowball 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, attack box, Snowball. It's just nuts. All right, you know what? I'm gonna do it real quick while y'all are here. We're gonna do this. We're gonna say Carl. We're gonna say Christmas and Carl. Christmas Carl. We're gonna put it as a text and we'll hit OK. We're gonna go ahead and create a new one. Sources, visibility. We're gonna say it's in here. I should see Carl. There's Carl. He's gonna be visible. We're going to copy and paste that, and we're gonna. I will say, here's one thing that I've got to figure out is that when you guys do that, so when y'all hit the snowball, it actually throws off a PowerShell script over on my machine over there, and it pops up, and it does take my mouse away when it pops up. So I think I'm gonna need to write the script so it's hidden, so it doesn't pop up, because it keeps screwing my stuff. See, y'all can see when I do it. So it's hidden. Okay. And then watch. See, y'all keep hitting snowball, and then when I hit this, it's gonna be like, it'll go away. Nope. I was able to do it faster than y'all. We'll say 3.5. We'll say 3.5 seconds. And then let's move this up. There we go. And then we're gonna create we'll create a core command, triggered command, and we're going to create one, and we're going to call it Carl, and it'll work for both sides. Carl, and it'll work on both Twitch and YouTube. We're going to set a cooldown though for how about for 5 minutes? That way we just don't have Carl going crazy. And we'll say okay. Okay, now somebody should be able to put in Carl, and Carl should pop up. Either on Twitch or on YouTube, either one, doesn't matter. But Carl should run. Although Agent 57 is like just snowballs galore over here. We got actions. See our commands. Put this in the text. We don't see Carl. I haven't seen Carl come through yet. Does it have to be? Look at that. Y'all have thrown 213 snowballs, and we have 40 sitting here waiting. Look at all these actions that have happened. Why didn't Carl happen? All right, so commands, yes, enabled. Visible, hidden. It's enabled. Pretty sure Agent 57 went all elf on YouTube and has just like destroyed everybody with it. All right, I'm gonna have to figure out why Carl didn't work. Y'all are all like, what just happened? Everybody went away. Oh my god. Interesting. So Carl works, but why isn't Carl not going off? Let's see, does Carl go off over here? Yeah, Carl goes off over there. Oh, you know what? I bet Carl's going off, but I don't have the sound. Idiot. Okay. That's why. I'm like, it's going off. So we need, we need to add a sound to it, that's all. Which I guess I'll do after the snowball fight because I can't click on it. No, Nightbot doesn't work. I don't have this stuff on Nightbot. Stream Elements works, but Nightbot, I don't know why Nightbot's running. Yeah, well, it doesn't allow for if the moderator does it or the owner does it, it automatically will run, but yeah. All right, everybody, it is 8:30. I'm going to call it a night. I will see everybody in the morning. We should have a fun show in the morning. I believe Eric Taylor is going to be the host in the morning while Jerry travels, because Jerry is in DC, where he just won Podcast of the Year for from Sands. Everybody, come out in the morning. We'll have some fun. But awesome that we all the community as a whole won that award, right? Jerry's the face of it. The community as a whole won that award. And we'll have some celebrations, if not tomorrow, definitely probably Tuesday when Jerry comes back. I'm sure we'll have some fun with that. But until then, everybody, I will see you guys tomorrow. Everybody have a great night. And as always, stay secure.